Good morning, it's Dave at All Important Reviews. Please smash that like button and please hit the subscribe button so you can get more of my content. If you was going to buy a homage watch to the Rolex two-tone Submariner, what colour variant would you get? That is a very interesting question. And this video is not an unboxing and it's not a review video. It's just to put this one out there about which I prefer and to just give you some tips about which one colour varieties you would go for. There's many companies that make homage watches. There's many companies that make dive watches that are in two-tone variety. And it's always difficult, I think, to think which one would you pick because, you know, people think blue, gold, is it too blingy? Is black gold too blingy? Now, I've got, these are made by Liege, which is a bit of a controversial watch manufacturer because they've been telling a few pokers with the specs, which I've talked about in other videos. But for the price I paid for them, they are fantastic and they are unbeatable for the price. Ceramic bezels, fully stainless bracelets. I don't think they have sapphire crystals, although it's possible that they do. Some people have said they've not, but anyway, these are automatics with loomed indices and loomed hands. If you want to pick them up, there's affiliate links below. However, the original Rolex Submariner, the ones that have been released in the past 10 years, their two-tone versions are probably, out of all the dive watches, if not all the watches you could possibly buy, they are possibly my all-time favourite watch. I just love the absolute, you know, perfect marriage of ruggedness, you know, with the functionality, and marrying that with the amazing aesthetics, the classy, beautiful contrasts between the silver gold and blue or the silver gold and black. It is unquestionably, I think, the greatest dive watches that you can possibly buy. It is an all-round package. Now, I wouldn't buy, even having said that, they're so expensive that even if I had the money to buy them, I don't think I still would buy them. But if I was going to spend serious money on a watch, it would probably be a Rolex Submariner two-tone. It just, for everything that I love about watches is encompassed in that watch. And even though I don't like the Rolex company, I think their policies and the way they behave is a pathetic, childish game of, and they have appalling customer service and other reasons. But the actual products that they produce, I believe, are the best watches on the planet for what I like about watches. Now, these two watches are obviously not Rolex watches, they're homage watches. And they do have some differences, obviously, from the original Rolex, but they look broadly very similar. So the question is, do you get the bluesy or do you get the black and gold? And having worn these now for a good few weeks, if not months, for some reason, I keep getting pulled back to the bluesy. I don't know what it is, but the way the blue mixes with the gold is just perfection. It is actually, I believe, superior to the black gold. However, the black gold, just because obviously it's black, and black is a, you know, it's a base colour, so it will go with a wider variety of outfits and occasions. If you're someone who's bothered about that kind of thing, I mean, if you were going to wear a red jumper, you know, the blue probably would not go with it, the blue and gold, but the black would. The black will go with a wider variety of colours than the blue. But in terms of just raw looks, and the blue, sorry, is still versatile. You can still wear it with many different outfits if you're trying to match up your colours, if that's something you give a shit about. If you don't care about that, then who cares, just get the one you like the best look of. But I mean, even everyone who says I don't care about the way I look and all that, and I don't think you should care about the way you look, But because it's obviously superficial and it doesn't make who you are. But anyone who's wore a green watch before knows that even if you don't care about anything like that, you've probably thought to yourself, oh, wearing this green watch to, with this different coloured outfit, does it not clash? It's just something that we're trained to think. And I've definitely felt, I don't feel comfortable sometimes wearing a green watch with certain clothes and certain outfits, and you would get a fairly similar experience with this. But with it having 3 different colours on the watch, I think these are much more versatile than a Hulk or Kermit. Far more versatile. I think they look classier. I think they look more dressier because of the gold. But the blue is also very versatile. But for overall versatility, the black is superior. But on pure looks alone, I'm going to give it to the bluesy. Now, just the marriage of the gold with that blue and the ceramic bezel just elevates it to another level. Anyone who's not seen a ceramic bezel, because I would class ceramic, even though it's not, I would class it as basically a glass metal. That's what it's closest to, I would think, with the way that materials feel. It's closest to, and it has that beautiful polishy, glossy shine that just makes watches look absolutely amazing. And that's why it is kind of incredible how you can pay £1,000 for a Seiko or Orient or whatever watch, Hamilton watch, and they won't have ceramic bezels. But you can buy these watches for 50 GBP, less than that. I think I got some of these in a deal for 44 GBP, and you can have ceramic bezels and full stainless steel bracelets. I mean, that is pretty sick, and the proportions are perfect at 40mm. And the looks are nothing short of brilliant, and you're still getting the nominal, meaning manufacturer's stated. Doesn't mean I've tested it, because I can't test the water resistance other than taking it in a bath or shower or going for a swim, which I've not done yet because of lockdown and all that stuff. But I will be taking one of these on holiday, probably the bluesy, next time I go to Thailand. And it is pretty sick what you can get for 45 GBP. Now the price might have gone up a little bit, but still, the weight of this watch is 150 odd grams, I believe. They feel very heavy. Well, not very heavy, but they feel substantial. The fit is beautiful on the wrist, and the look is incredible. If it was me, because I'm a looks kind of guy, I would have to pick the bluesy. I just think that even though this one is the black and gold is more versatile, the bluesy just has the looks absolutely bang down. You might think it's too blingy to put on, but I can assure you, when you start wearing them, it just feels totally natural, and you get used to it so quickly. And I want to wear this watch above the Kermit homage, and above just, I mean, the straight black and silver divers now, even with ceramic bezels, I just think they look so boring. I've got loads of them, and I just think they look completely boring. Another alternative, if you didn't want, I'll just quickly show you. If you didn't want black and gold, but you wanted a bit more, now this is a homage to the Yachtmaster. Now this particular model that it's homaged from, because obviously this is a Pagani design watch, this is another absolute cracker, and I've worn this watch the most out of all of my homage watches, because it's the one that made me realise how amazing these Chinese watches can actually be for the price. This one has a beautiful relief ceramic bezel, and I think this gives an extra, it's slightly more unique and different than the standard Submariner style black ceramic and just black dial. This one has a blue black fading dial with a beautiful relief bezel that looks similar to the Yachtmaster on a black rubber band. Now this is obviously on a polished Centrelink stainless steel bracelet. However, rumours are told, I believe, that Rolex will be releasing next year, it is possibly believed, it's not a fact, it's just speculation, that they'll be releasing a model that's very similar to this, where it's got a black dial or possibly a blue and black dial with a relief bezel on a stainless steel bracelet. So I just thought I'd put that one out there. This is a great alternative if you don't just want a standard black and silver you know, dive watch, if you will. But these just elevate it to a new level because of the different colours. They go so well together, they look classier and they look more dressier. So if you think you can pull them off, I would highly, highly recommend them. I just wish, although interestingly, they've not chosen to brush they've not chosen to polish the bracelet Centrelinks on these models. You can get another one off Pagani that's 1639 in a two-tone. The only reason I've not bought the two-tone off them yet is because it's in 43mm, and I've messaged them and I've asked them to make it in 40mm. Whether they'll listen to me or not, I've no idea, but I've asked them, why don't they make these in the 40mm like Liege have? Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all the new subscribers. There's going to be loads more videos coming up. The next one that's going to be released is going to be a comparison between Invicta, Liege and Pagani. Thank you.